It's a mark of quality, Rolls Royce, reassuringly expensive, and in a business where safety is paramount, unquestionably well made. Or so we thought. But it seems this once British company didn't have a very well developed sense of fair play. A recent prosecution by the Serious Fraud Office in the UK alleges that Rolls-Royce paid more than $36 million in bribes to Thai Airways and aviation agencies on 3 occasions in the past 30 years. Former Thai pilots thought something was strange when the airline suddenly switched from General Electric engines. But in a country where corruption is common, it's often not a good idea to ask too many questions.
We have opened a can of worms. I think you see the tip of an iceberg. And to me, that's that kind of thing that is killing Thai, not the Rolls Royce. But if Rolls Royce is part of it, the bigger part must be somewhere else.
After the revelations, Thai Airways announced it would launch an investigation. But to date, no one has been disciplined or charged. The National Anti-Corruption Commission is the agency responsible for investigating crimes like this. And while they say they're looking into the case, the Commissioner is not optimistic. Despite a successful prosecution in the UK and detailed information provided by British authorities, he says there's little they can do here.
Even though we have the names of the people involved, we don't have enough evidence that they took bribes to press charges.
So what of the army that now runs Thailand? In 2014, they launched a coup stating that they had to stop crippling corruption. But these bribery cases took place when the army was in control in the 90s, and the bribes went to ministries with close ties to the Air Force. It seems the Thai government is more concerned with treating those under suspicion fairly than actually exposing the culprits.
This is very sensitive, and of course, we also need to make sure that we are doing on the fair basis to everyone.
And that lack of impetus to really crack down on corruption suggests a disturbing lack of transparency.
These enormous concrete posts stand as a monument to corruption in Thailand's past and date back to about the same time as the Rolls-Royce deal was being done with Thai Airways. But these stand next to a new set of concrete posts that are part of a railway project going out to the north. And many people are concerned that with the high level of infrastructure spending under the current administration, but also the lack of transparency, that history could be repeating itself.
Under military rule, Thailand has continued to fall in perceptions of global corruption. Its failure to properly investigate cases like this only further the belief that bribery and corruption go unpunished. Tony Cheng, CGTN, Bangkok.